Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
This is the decision. This is the decision.
Uh-huh. So, no. No.
You're already past the point of killing all the elves.
Uh-huh.
That's already gone.
Yeah.
This is now between the other two endings, basically. You've heard all of their sides, so now you get to choose who to side with.
My only concern is, can I fuck up where I get neither side to help me?
No.
Okay.
When you complete this quest successfully, you will have someone to help
what's
you.
Right here, no matter what. Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
So we just have to kill a blood mage?
Look, he summons demons and everything.
God, that's fucked up.
So do you feel you picked the right side now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember you were coming in here. Oh, I'm gonna kill all of them. You were so sure at the beginning of this recording that you were gonna kill all these werewolves.
I'm only human. Alright, let's take out the shades. I think the wolves can hand.
The wolves are frozen at the time being.
How do I unfreeze them? Him?
Well, you kill him, it's over, basically.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys to come this direction. I can focus your firepower. Then I need to come.
He's just distracted killing one of the wolves. Oh, one's dead.
Okay, spring shot.
Hover over one of the wolves. I was just curious if there was an action that you could interact with them or something. Just because they were like glistening, like there was something you could do. What if you for sure had the persuasion to get the kill all the elves one? Would you have done that one?
Would Lady of the Forest show up?
You can only get that one while talking to her.
No, I mean like would she show up during the final battle? Or is she stuck here?
You're on her side, so yeah, you would see a little bit more of her.
I might do that on like a different run.
But this is the main ending you'd basically want.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just down to... Hey, only one of the werewolves died. A lot easier than fighting those revenants, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And you got some level ups, too.
No, no more. I cannot.
Bitch!
Cannot defeat you.
Damn.
Finish it.
Yeah,
Kill
buddy.
him now.
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed
I got a fat
my
knot
soul.
too.
What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life.
That means she fucks.
Yet of all things,
And all she
I
has with her a
desire
werewolf,
nothing
so...
more than an end.
Yeah.
I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
That's all he had to do is boink. Wonder which of these is Swift Runner. Who's got the face that's fucked up?
It's over. She's gone. And we're human.
I guess him.
I can scarcely believe it. We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Run, bitch! Yeah, Leon, I really like that shit. My magic power determines my strength, right?
Basically, yeah. Your arcane warrior shit is tied to your magic stat.
So...
It's down there.
Right here? Oh, it's an ability.
It's something you activate. So you can activate it or come out of that mode and start doing, focusing just pure magic.
But then
based on
would
what you
that
want
would
to
that
do.
take my armor off though?
It would make, if you're wearing armor based on strength, difficult to use, but it probably wouldn't automatically unequip it.
And I can wear look at all this shit I can wear now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get your magic a little higher, you can wear the Juggernaut plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's still the Blood Dragon stuff, too. Congratulations, Spellblade. This is what you wanted. This is why you did this first.
Yes.
Despite the difficulty, despite never being able to get to those chests ever again, this is why you did it.
Now, let's see what shall I equip. It's gonna suck because I'm gonna lose a lot of my willpower buffs.
One thing to note, though, is when you do put on the heavier armor for this mode, that increases your fatigue.
Yeah.
All your spells will cost more mana.
Yeah. I forgot. Did you say if there was armor that actually does have willpower and stuff like that? Like,
So there is some, as I remember, there is at least one Spellblade, like Arcane Warrior oriented set. If I do remember correctly where I found it, it's during the quest where you go get the ashes. If I'm remembering that correctly. That's just off the top of my head from over a decade ago, though. Or about a decade ago. The fatigue penalty caps out at 25%. So no matter what that says, the maximum penalty, like the extra amount any spell can cost, will be at most 25% more.
but because Alistair actually uses stamina, this number is correct.
So, percent. No. So it apply the max that it will have effect wise. So like, it will never be 62% more to use your magic.
Okay.
It will be at most 25% according to this, except on the PS3.
Actually, can I have a wand in one hand and a sword in the other?
That's some dual wielding shit.
Hell yeah.
But that's its own like skill tree. I don't, because this is a staff, not a wand.
Yeah, it's two-handed.
your best idea is just to switch back and forth in combat.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Congratulations,
Oh yeah.
Spellblade.
Oh yeah, look at that shit. Isn't that the fucking sexiest shit you've ever seen in your life?
Just wait till you probably inevitably give yourself the dragon armor. If not to use it, at least just to look at it.
Goodbye, the 4 to 6 chests I did not open.
Yeah.
I bid you farewell.
Because I don't think you can ever come back here again once you leave and go back to your camp. It just makes you leave right from here. Yeah, you're never coming back here. So you can go back to the camp and like see what's going on or something. You can go back to your camp. Things change every time you complete a main quest. Things change.
Like me talking to Morgan. And...
Yeah. And there may sometimes also be some events back at camp. Maybe also, if that what I read was anything to be believed, that guy at the Dalish camp may have a backpack for you.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an
When you're
Orlesian
looking
noblewoman
for armor now,
who lived here when Orlais
look
ruled.
at the
When Orlais was
stamina
defeated, and
stuff.
common
Anything
folk
about
began to
stamina for
resent the
you will be
presence of
mana.
any Orlesian.
Okay.
It
The
will
lady
translate
went
to
to
mana
Orlais.
for
Okay.
you,
She took
even
my
if it
mother
doesn't
with
say
her.
it.
Good to
I
know.
was
Good to
born in
know.
Orlais.
So
I
plus
did not set
5
foot in
stamina,
Ferelden
that's
until much
magic.
Plus 5.
That's mana.
Mother was always
So that would be-
regeneration.
I
That's
think she
mana
missed it.
regeneration. Stamina will be mana.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Mother died when I was very young. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother. Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very
Let me
rare
guess,
in
that's a
Orlais.
gift I can make
But
get her.
enough about that. Let us move
Probably.
on.
Hey, bitch, I'm not done talking to
They
you.
don't mention these things for no reason.
What's on your... I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities
Val
where
Royeaux,
the people have a lifeguard and a character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux.
Okay, I get it. Val Royeaux,
Quiet
yeah.
refrains and triumphant
Croissant.
choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent. Yes, I'm sure it is. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it.
Sounds like
You will
California.
laugh at this, but I miss the fine things
Orlais's
I had in
terrible.
Orlais.
Play Inquisition and you will hate it. You will hate Orlais.
I left behind much, leaving Orlais, but there is more to life than dresses and furs. It is sad that many have lost sight of this. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes...
I was right.
Living with this ridiculous
About the
gent.
armor set I was talking about
The
that I
ashes.
used as a arcane warrior. It is, you get it during that quest. I can't believe I remembered that. Requires 34
When I
strength.
left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps.
So I'm Mary
or
Jane.
embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring. I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle.
Although it's weird to
but
piece
for
together.
lounging, the shoes made in Orlais were exquisite.
I never
Not at all
picked
like
this
these
bitch for a
clunky
shoe girl.
fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Thank you. They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day.
Shut the fuck up about your goddamn shoes.
Something I can help with?
So that's where you get the armor itself.
What's on your
There's gloves and boots that you get from other locations.
Okay.
Of course I do.
One from Redcliffe
I
and
love
one from the
stories far
dwarves.
too much to keep them to myself. Chantry lore. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know.
Yeah.
In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin, and it is with the sin that they tainted the Golden City, corrupting it forever.
So much for being
Maker
gold.
cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin.
Can I spread my taint on
Any
you?
land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us. Which one?
So during the Ashes quest, there's also an enemy that will drop you a sword called the Spellweaver. And that will also probably be one of the best swords, if not the best sword you get for an arcane warrior.
Nice.
I have heard a little about how, when Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in the land of their own. The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a wholly exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens.
If you can be able to
But
say
others,
that people are living in
still
your country
fiercely
as
proud of their heritage,
second-rate
refused
citizens,
to bow to
you're
their
in the
kings,
fucking wrong.
and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? Where did you hear this? And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we... Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is... Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are. What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, some... In Orlais, there is much... But they cannot do this openly because, in secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other.
I learned the difference between a
This is
minstrel and a
completely
bard.
meaningless to anyone
Yes.
but its players. I have revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to see the Maker brought me here.
Okay, so she started off as a bad lady, but it's like, oh my god, I found Jesus, I've come again.
Everyone in Orlais is bad. Everyone. Don't believe me? Wait till Inquisition.
Why are we stopping? There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not... No. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference.
I
in the
can't.
manner
I'm
of-
lewd.
The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
I mean,
You'll understand that better when you get to Denerim and see
Okay.
the elf quarter.
I am. I have always fought in war, human. My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. We do now. Somewhere else. No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate. You are concerned. No need. I am as you...
the way the how do you like those plot twists though?
Yeah, I was actually I was legitimately surprised. These are for the golem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just know that every main quest basically will have something basically like that. Not all of them have like a moral dilemma at the end. Some of them are just like a straight up choice. Like the dwarves don't have, well, I guess they do. I didn't see it as much of a moral dilemma, but I guess someone could.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as dire as, oh my god, this dude made this curse because these guys killed his children and raped one of them, and now we're all this crap, we're living this painful life because he won't end it, because he doesn't want to die. Just that giant list of plot twists at the end, like, that was overwhelming.
Yeah.
They don't all have that. Oh yeah, when you get the last part of the Arcane Warrior tree, you turn into an interdimensional being.
Nice.
Arcane Warrior now only partly exists in the physical realm while combat magic is active. Spanning the gap between the real world and the Fade grants a bonus to mana regeneration and a chance to avoid attacks. That's why I used it. It's the only weapon in the game that you can use as an Arcane Warrior that's not a staff, that allows you to cast spells the same as a staff.
Oh!
So, in most cases, while holding swords, you can't just, cast all these spells as you would. You'd have to sheath the weapons and then do it.
Mm-hmm.
Spellweaver can focus most spells exactly like a staff can.
Okay, I want that.
Yeah.
Can I get it relatively quickly?
If you go do the Ash quest next, you can get it right now.
Okay, I think
you can go towards it right now.
I'll do that then.
You're gonna save the golem for later?
Yeah. Is the Ash quest, but is it particularly difficult?
I'd say it's more difficult than the mages. It's a main quest.
Is it less difficult than the elves?
In my opinion, it is less difficult than all that side shit of the elves that was kicking your ass.
Okay. Because
the elves area itself, the main quest, isn't crazy difficult, but it is easier than that.
Folk, indeed.
It's not a short storyline, though. It's an entire main quest storyline. You'll also, earlier in the quest is when you'll get the chest piece called the Armor of Diligence. And that's the armor set I used, was the Diligence armor set.
People and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be.
So I killed her.
Snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline
Mom broke it, didn't
gemstones,
she?
and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. She was not. Flemeth was furious with me.
Okay,
To
she already
teach
told me
me a
the story.
lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. That is beautiful. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did to return.
I think there's an entire quest line in this game about some blacksmith that makes stuff with like dragon parts, and I think the Ashes quest is where you fight the drakes and you get the parts. I should look that up beforehand so you don't throw any drake parts away.
Yeah, come on, bandits. I know. Make it happen. Come on. I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it. Do not wait until the last second to do it. I will fucking scream. Hey, we made it! Hey, it's on Jocelyn's Grace. That's the stuff that chick likes.
Oh, I'll give it to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking give it to her. Hey, bitch. Hey, girl. Where you at? Diana. Andraste's grace. Give you.
Flowers? Thank you. They're very pretty. These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
You just told me! Oh, hey, she got a new ability because of that shit?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep, plot.
Okay.
Plot. Okay, as a passive improvement to her cunning.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais. I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us. Maybe not. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Oh boy.
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine.
I hate these French-ass names.
And friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in
Orlais,
as a servant.
There's
The
a
skills I learned, I used to serve
masquerade
her, my
mission.
bard master,
Oh, hi.
because I loved her,
which
and
requires
because I enjoyed
stealth.
what I did.
I hope you like stealth.
I don't.
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found My curiosity got the better of me. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason. Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand,
Oof.
to make me look the traitor. The Orlesian guards. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again. I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this. It feels good to have this up.
Okay then. Hey, does anyone know where I can find our Arlesian guard?